Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. And today I wanted to talk more about Abimelech as we finished up here with Abimelech. And I wanted to show that how the Bible is all intertwined. Okay? So I'm going to read from the last verse 50. It says from 50 all the way to the end of the chapter. Okay? So turn in your Bibles to Mark 9, chapter 50. Mark 9, verse 50 to 57. Okay, it says this. Next, Abimelech went to Thebez and besieged it and captured it. Inside the city, however, was a strong tower to which all the men and women and the people of the city had fled. They had locked themselves in and climbed up on the tower. Abimelech went to the tower and attacked it. But as he approached the entrance to the tower to set it on fire, a woman dropped an upper millstone on his head and cracked his skull. An upper millstone, that'd be a big stone, to grind the wheat and everything. And so she dropped it from the top of this tower and busted his head open. Hurriedly, he called to his armor bearer, "Draw your sword and kill me, so that they can't say a woman killed him." So his servant ran him through, and he died. When the Israelites saw that Abimelech was dead, they went home. Thus God repaid the wickedness that Abimelech had done to his father by murdering his 70 brothers, and God also made the people of Shechem pay for all their wickedness. Okay? The curse of Jotham, son of Gideon, came on them. All right? I want to tie in verse 53. Let me read verse 53 here again. It says this. A woman dropped an upper millstone on his head and cracked his skull. So if I turn, let me turn now to 2 Samuel 11:21. That's 2 Samuel 11:21. It says this. Joab sent David a full account of the battle. Okay, and this is the battle that is taking place and David set it up so that Uriah would be killed. That was the whole. What he wanted to do in the purpose of this battle was, well, he had other purposes, but during this battle, he wanted Uriah to be killed because he had an affair with Uriah's wife. And so he wanted to cover it up by killing Uriah during this battle. And the plan was the whole army would go up to the wall and start fighting, but then they would all pull back and Uriah would be he didn't get the word and the message, and he'd be just left standing there. Okay. Verse 18, Joab sent David a full account of the battle. He instructed the messenger, when you finish giving the king this account of the battle, the king's anger may flare up, and he may ask you, why did you get so close to the city to fight? Didn't you know that they would shoot arrows from the wall? Who killed Abimelech, son of Gideon? Didn't a woman drop an upper millstone on him from the wall so that he died at Thebez? Why did you get so close to the wall? If he asks you this, then say to him, moreover, your servant Uriah the Hittite is dead. So what I wanted to say here with this is that this portion, David and Joab were able to refer back to the story of Abimelech, okay? And in that story of Abimelech, it was a lesson learned, like, don't get so close to the place you're attacking that people are going to drop stuff on your head, like a woman dropping the upper millstone. So don't be doing that. And David would be saying to him, don't be so foolish as to do that, to get so close as to do that. Why would you do that? And so it was a lesson learned, and they refer back to it all the way back to Abimelech. Okay, so they were learning from Abimelech. Now, you remember in the story that Abimelech, this millstone dropped on his head, and then he had in verse 54, if you turn to verse 54, it says this, hurriedly he called his armor bearer, draw your sword and kill me, so that they can't say a woman killed him. So a servant ran him through, and he died. Now think with me, who else in the Bible did the same thing, the same exact thing almost? Anyone know? Oh, you're right. It's Saul. So let's turn to the end of 1 Samuel. It's 1 Samuel 31, verse 4. and he's in battle, and he's mortally wounded. And so in verse 4 it says, Saul said to his armor bearer, "Draw your sword and run me through, or these uncircumcised fellows will come and run me through and abuse me." Okay, so Saul was trying to do the same thing as Abimelech. Okay, and we aren't sure if the armor bearer was the one that killed him then, or if it was another guy that killed him. But anyway, Saul had the same intent that Abimelech did, that to die that way. So I just wanted to show you today how the Bible is all intertwined. You have 66 books in the Bible, but they are referring to each other, and especially when you get to Jesus, he's referring all the time back to the Old Testament and stuff. So this book, it's all tied together. So that's just an awesome thing, the way God has designed things. So like this house, it's kind of tied together now with these trusses, but we're going to be ripping more of it down here. But the Bible, it's all together. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I'll see you tomorrow as we continue jumping into Judges. We'll see you then.